out of my comfort zone. This is one of the most stressful times in a couple's life that we're talking about today. It's planning a wedding. You don't want me planning your wedding, okay? Today, I'm going to take away the turmoil and answer all the burning questions for brides and grooms. It's been 28 years since Robin and I got hitched. Oh my God. And I had hair a little bit. I can't believe how much the rules have changed. I can't believe how much weddings cost. You believe in that? The latest statistic says the average wedding will run you at least $20,000. My first house didn't cost $20,000. All right, now, Kathy and Peter are getting married in June, if they survive today's show, and have very different ideas about where to cut corners. Take a look.
Peter and I have known each other for a little over 2 years. We got engaged last February. From the time I can remember, I've always dreamed of having this beautiful, elegant wedding with tons of flowers and a beautiful dress. Now my day's coming and I don't want to skimp.
I'm a land surveyor and Kathy is a teacher. We don't make a lot of money.
As far as finances go, my approach has always been very carefree and not really worrying too much about where the money's going to come from.
I'm the kind of guy that likes to know how much something is going to cost down to the last penny. The wedding's going to cost between $35,000 and $48,000, and then that's not including a honeymoon. We right now have $2,500 in our account. I don't want to take out any loans for the wedding. I mean, let's do it in the backyard and we'll barbecue some hot dogs and hamburgers. Dinner alone's going to cost close to $18,000.
We're limited to about 300 people out at the country club. As far as cutting, I can't cut anybody.
I just look at each person. It's cost me about $65 a person, and I'm wondering, do I really like that person that much? Kathy feels an open bar, it should be open.
I think it's extremely tacky to ask your guests to pay for drinks.
My fiance wants to have these large Ecuadorian roses, $7,000 for flowers that are just gonna wilt away in a week.
I want to spare no expense with flowers.
I don't know how we'll be able to save all this money in the next 4 or 5 months.
If we don't have the money in June, we can charge it, we can take out a loan, and we'll eventually pay for it. If I go into my wedding day thinking that Peter's just concerned and worried about the cost and stuff, that's going to ruin my day also. DrPhil, I know what I want, and I don't want to settle for anything less, but I don't want to feel guilty on my wedding day.
Okay. Now, Kathy, have you ever seen this show before?
Yes, I have.
Do you know who I am?
Yes.
You've watched me before.
I watch you every day.
What are you doing here? I mean, you can't think that I am going to say, go $48,000 into debt for a 30-minute ceremony. I mean, really, does that make sense to you?
It's just something that I've always wanted.
Well, I understand. I wanted to be in the NBA. But why do you want what you want? I mean, every woman, I'm going to alienate every woman in America. I know wedding is a woman's day. I get that. But when the day's over, you got to live with the consequences. Why do you want what you want?
I've just waited so long to find the perfect person. I'm 35 years old. I have had in mind what I've wanted for my wedding forever.
Are you doing this to impress people?
No.
I mean, did like all your friends have big weddings or something?
Most of them did,
And
yes.
so now you got to have a big wedding since they had a big wedding.
Well, I've always wanted, we're not having an elaborate wedding, but we're having a very nice wedding.
Help me.
Yeah, yeah. And you understand right now, Peter's sitting there thinking, go, man, go.
You just read my whole mind.
Yeah, no kidding. So, but now on the other hand, a wedding with a barbecue pit in the backyard, I mean, that's kind of far the other direction, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to wreck her dreams and what she's, thought about for the last 35 years of her life. That's most women dream about this exotic wedding. But I don't know how I'm going to do it. I feel like I'll let her down if I can't pull it all off.
Yeah, did you hear what he just said? He feels like he's going to let you down if he can. You got $2,500 in your savings account?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how much we have saved.
Saved, but
Okay,
we're hoping taxes.
so you're
and-
46.5 short,
Yeah.
okay? And you got 4 months. First off, the easy solution to this is you probably can't get there from here. I mean, would you actually go borrow $45,000 to put this wedding on? You would, wouldn't you?
I would.
You would. Okay. And when it's over, then and you looked at the wedding pictures, and there would be you beaming and smiling, and there would be Peter holding his stomach and having this sick, pale look on his face. I mean, would that be enjoyable?
I'm just looking at it from a different perspective, I guess.
I understand. Now answer my question. Would it be enjoyable to look at the wedding pictures with your husband standing there with a sick look on his face because he's just gone more in debt than he's ever been in his entire life for a 30-minute ceremony?
It would probably take a little bit away from it, but we're going to work together. I mean, we have a lifetime to pay it back, and I don't think it would take that long to pay it back.
Yeah, and you said you could put it on a credit card.
I would probably not do that,
Okay.
only because of the interest rate. Maybe take out some other type of a loan,
Let's take out some
equity
other
loan.
Okay. Well, look, isn't what you're looking for, there's a feeling that comes from having this experience, right?
Yes.
There's a feeling that comes from this. There's a feeling that comes from walking down that aisle and it's beautiful and everything's wonderful and he's waiting up there for you, and it's just the culmination of everything you've waited for, everything you've dreamed about, everything you've wanted.
Yes.
And that's a great feeling, isn't it?
It's a wonderful feeling.
Is there a way to get that feeling for less than $48,000?
Well, that's what we're here to ask you to
Well-
help us with.
Okay. Well, I ain't giving you away. So, I mean, and if I did, I wouldn't spend $48,000 to do it. I'd say, come get her if you want her. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I mean, doesn't there have to be some compromise? I mean, isn't there a point at which you say, we need to get creative here because I have this fantasy of everything I want, sure, but I have this reality of what we can afford. And if you do this, it will break your back financially. I'm just trying to, you've got a budget planner there, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's what you,
Oh, yeah.
I hate opening it because it's large numbers.
Yeah, well, that's okay. We're not going to open it because I've seen the only number I need to see, and that's
Yeah.
$2,500 in your bank account.
Yeah.
Everything is superfluous after that. So the point is, do you get that the reality is you can't afford what you want to do?
Yes, I mean, I'm getting it.
I've said before, I think people focus way too much on the wedding and not enough on the marriage. And if he is the right guy, if he is your Mr. Wonderful, then it wouldn't matter if you married him out in the parking lot. What would matter is that you were taking that step in your life and you were doing the union between the two of you that was going to be your future. And that needs to be your focus. Can you be creative in a way that gives you the same feeling without going into this debt? I mean, those roses are that you wanted the most expensive roses in the world,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, they are.
You can't afford the most expensive roses in the world draped all over your wedding. It's unrealistic. You just can't do it. And so you need to get happy about something you can afford and focus on the union instead of just the event. Because you're going to be, let me tell you, it's going to be time, okay, we're going to go buy a house. Well, you know, we're still paying for that wedding. And you're not going to like that.
Hi, DrPhil. My name is Jill from Bismarck, North Dakota. I'm planning on getting married, and my boyfriend's family doesn't drink, but my family and friends like to drink, especially at weddings. His family won't attend the reception if alcohol is served. Should I conform to his family's beliefs about drinking, even though my side of the family, including myself, will be disappointed?
Look, I don't get this. It's your wedding, and if you want to serve alcohol, then serve alcohol. And if they don't want to drink, they don't have to drink. I mean, you don't force their morality on you, when you don't get in there and hold them up against the wall and say, drink it, woman. I mean, if they don't want to drink it, then don't drink it. That's okay. But have what you want. It's your wedding. Do what you want to do. All right, now most brides can't wait for their wedding day. But Candace says she can't stand the thought of leaving her sister behind when she ties the knot.
I'm 25 years old, and I have 2 older sisters, Amy and Brandy. Brandy and I have lived together for just about 26 years, my entire life.
Candace plays a huge part in my life. She's not only my little sister and roommate, she's also my best friend.
Our family was a smooth operation until I met my fiance, Justin, a year ago. I knew that I wanted to move to Santa Barbara a few months ago. I have been putting it off because I feel Brandy's not ready for me to leave.
And I have a 11-year-old daughter, Cassidy. Candace has definitely been like the second parent because I'm a single mother and Candace has always been there.
I definitely had thoughts of not moving to Santa Barbara or going on with the relationship because I didn't want to leave what I have. If I wasn't there, there would be a lot of things that wouldn't get done. I make sure that the bills get paid, the cats get fed, and that Cassidy gets her homework done.
I don't know where I would be without Candace's help, honestly.
After speaking with Candace a couple of times, I'm starting to get the feeling that she is expecting me to take the place of her when she gets married and leaves. And I don't think that is something that I'd be able to do.
If Amy isn't able to help me out because she's so busy at work, I'm gonna feel pretty upset. I feel that if the role was reversed, I'd be there 100%.
Very guilty. I feel like I'm leaving Cassidy and Brandy alone. I definitely deserve that. I need to be happy, and I need to move with Justin because he makes me very happy. I just feel that I don't know how Brandy's gonna go on day by day without me there to organize everything for her.
I absolutely feel abandoned, and I also feel guilty that I'm even saying that out loud. She's always been there for me.
I don't feel like the bride right now. I've always thought when I get married, it's all gonna be about me, and I don't feel like it's like that right now. Dr. Phil, this should be a really happy time for me, and I'm very sad, and I don't know what to do.
Well, let me ask you something, Brandy. You said in the tape piece just there, if it was the other way around, I would be there for her 100%.
Yes.
Do you support her, Candace, getting married?
Oh, absolutely.
And even though you said, I'm going to be really upset about this, are you guilt-inducing her with your position here?
No, I haven't really said anything to her about, like, I'm upset that she's leaving. I've only tried to help and trying to help with the wedding and all that, but inside I'm just panicking.
And you sense that, right?
Yeah,
Is that why you're upset?
Yeah, I don't want Brandy or Cassidy to feel guilty that I'm leaving, or because I do help out a lot, and I don't want it to mess up their relationship or my relationship with Cassidy.
Okay, but how old are you?
25.
25. And you've met somebody that you're in love with, and it feels right, and you want to marry him, and he wants to marry you.
Yes.
And isn't this the natural progression of things?
Yeah.
I mean, shouldn't you, I don't understand you're feeling guilty about moving on in your life.
I think because I do play a big part in Cassidy's life, and I don't want.
Well, are you going to like not give him your phone number when you leave or something?
But I do help out a lot with picking her up from school and.
But she's not your child.
I know.
I mean, you can help and you can give and you can do all of that, but this is your child, and I get the sneaking suspicion you're sending a message to your sister that she's doing something wrong here by leaving.
Absolutely. That's not the truth.
You're not intending to do that.
No, not at all. I'm just.
But I heard you say on the tape, you said, I'm going to be really upset about this. I'm real panicky. I'm real terrified about the whole thing. And what is she supposed to think when she hears that?
Well, she's hearing it now. I really
We haven't
tried.
really talked about it.
Yeah, I really tried to.
Well,
keep
you didn't
it.
get this out of a vacuum, did you?
No, but I just.
You
It's just a
didn't just
sense
come
of
to you
feeling.
from nowhere.
No.
Because I want to get to the bottom line about this. What do you think about this?
Well, one of the things that I'm really concerned about is Candace is leaving, and I'm a 31-year-old woman who lives by myself. I'm divorced just recently. It's been less than a year and a half. And I don't know if I can be there 100% for Cassidy and for Brandy like Candace has. And I'm really worried that it'll hurt my relationship with both of my sisters.
I'm not trying to make anybody try to feel guilty. Cassidy is my child, and I have her, and I love being her mom. But Candace, I used to take care of Candace like she helps me with my daughter. So it's kind of like, it's mixed. I don't expect it, but I love that she offers it to me. And I'm not trying to make her feel guilty at all. I'm just, I'm panicking because I can't afford to live in the same place without her. I can't afford everything, and I'm wondering if I have to change my career now, or,
Okay, but I mean, here's the thing. You've got, your sister's exactly right. You are choosing the guilt. She's making it real easy to choose it by using words like panic and desperation, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do, and I'm going to lose my place to live, and all of that sort of thing. And I know these are really real issues for you in your life. I really get that, and I don't mean to trivialize that in any way. And I think sisters should help each other, and sisters should hang together, and sisters should be supportive of one another. But you have to take care of you and your life. And I'll promise you, if your leaving causes them to collapse and dissolve, then your being there is a bad thing anyway, because they need to stand on their own. If you need to get a smaller place, if you need to reorganize your finances, if you need to change your career, then you need to do it. You need to do that. And you'll help in every way that you can, and you'll help when you can, but you can't do it to the point that it destroys your life. It's your turn. You have found someone that you want to share your life with, and you need to get excited about that. You need to get happy about that. You need to give yourself permission to do that. And once that's done, to the extent that you can continue to be mutually supportive, then be mutually supportive. Does that make sense to you?
That makes perfect sense.
And if you're not intending to send her those messages, then start sending some counter messages. Get excited about her wedding. Help her with her wedding. Get excited about her life, and y'all sit down and plan something for yours. But you can't check out of your joy and your happiness because of where you are in your life. Give yourself permission to go on. Your husband deserves nothing less than all of you.
I agree.
Okay? Fair enough?
Fair enough.
All right.
Hi, Dr. Phil. I want to know if it's appropriate to invite people only to the ceremony and not to the reception.
Invite them to the church, but not the reception? That's like, what is it? Dr. Seuss has the star-bellied sneetches and the not star-bellied sneetches. I mean, what are you going to have, an A list and a B list of guests? Where are you going? Can't say. Can't say, but don't follow me. Now, look, you can't do that. You can't like have 100 people to the church and then say, well, gotta go. You can't do that. What you gotta do is set up a reception that's a lot less involved so you can invite everybody. I'd invite everybody or nobody. I mean, do you all agree with that? I mean, you can't do that. All right, Christy's getting married in March and has always dreamed of her father walking her down the aisle. Now she can't decide whether to even send him an invitation to her wedding. Take a look.
Peter and I have been together about 1.5 years, and we're planning on getting married March 9th. Every girl has a dream of the father walking with her down the aisle. I had the dream of him pulling the veil up and giving me a kiss on my cheek and giving me away to my husband. My parents were divorced when I was about 7 years old. My father and I haven't really had a close relationship since I was about 16. He says he loves me, but I don't get the feelings behind those words. I wait for his phone calls on my birthday and he doesn't call. I wait for a Christmas card and it doesn't arrive. My sister's relationship with my father is very close. My dad spent a lot of time with my sister and her wedding. They did most of the planning together. He did walk her down the aisle. He did do the father-daughter dance. My mom and I decided to write a letter to my dad to see if he would like to take part in my wedding. When we did not get a response, I started feeling very sad, knowing that he didn't want to be part of my wedding. My mom wants to send my dad an invitation. I prefer not to invite him. I don't want to be rejected one more time. She believes that if I don't invite him to the wedding, I will regret it for the rest of my life.
But do you think he's entitled to that chance?
I think that in my heart of hearts, I know he won't be there, so I don't want to set myself up for an emotional letdown. Do I risk rejection and invite my dad to my wedding, or do I protect my feelings and myself and not invite him to the wedding?
Well, Christy, is that really protecting you if you don't invite him? I mean, is it like if you don't invite him and don't get turned down, then, I mean, what, you're going to be enough in denial that it doesn't hurt? Is that what you're implying?
I guess it maybe feels that I'm getting back at him for all the hurt that he has caused in my life. I never thought of that in that way, but maybe that's what I feel, is maybe a little revenge of, oh, you know, for all the pain that you've caused me in the last 12 years, haha, I won't invite you to my wedding. And that's not what I want to happen, but maybe that's a little...
But I mean, if he's been like a complete jerk, why do you want him to walk you down the aisle?
I guess it's every girl's dream to have their dad walk them down the aisle, and
Sure.
and that was my dream.
Yeah. But if he's been your biological father, but he's not been your real world father, he's not been there connected with you, then do you really want him to be in that position of importance and honor in your life? I mean, if you cross that, I'm not saying he should or shouldn't, I'm just saying if you cross that threshold.
I feel the symbolization of a father walking down the aisle. I'm very traditional, so I feel that is important to me. However, you're right. Emotionally, do I want him to give me away? I'm not quite sure.
So what do you think about this, Susan?
I'm not quite sure. First of all, I don't believe that he would be giving her away or walking down the aisle.
You don't think he'll do it?
No, I don't think he'll do it. That would just be too fabulous. We would all just be so thankful and pleased if he would, but just his track record, so to speak, I don't believe he would.
Yeah. So
However,
Peter,
I
what's
do
your take on this?
I kind of caught in the middle. I really don't know which way to go. I mean, I can see both of their points. I don't want the day to come and for her to see, wait to see if he's going to walk through the door, and when he doesn't, be disappointed and ruin her day.
Let me answer your question first, because I totally agree with Peter about this. If the boy's coming, find out. If he's not, find that out too. If he lives like 2 hours from you, right?
Correct.
I would get the invitation, I would get in the car, I would drive up there, I would ring the bell and say, I'm getting married on this date, and I want to know if you will come and walk me down the aisle. And I want to know yes or no. And if he says no, and that's bad news, then the sooner you know that and start that healing process, the better off you are. But I would find out right now. And on your way home, you need to decide if you want him to say yes. I mean, on your way home from here, you need to decide if you really want him to say yes. If the symbolism outweighs the reality of your relationship and where you are in your life. If he didn't walk you down the aisle, who would?
My stepdad and my mom.
Mm-hmm. And how would that feel to you?
Comforting, knowing that they've been in my life and they've played a significant part in my life and the success that I've had in my life.
And so that would feel good and right that they have been with you to this point and they're with you at that point.
Absolutely.
But then there's a symbolic part of your biological father walking you down there too. It seems to me like you got two options and both of them are positives in your view. So you can't lose in this situation, can you?
No, I guess I can't.
Just hadn't thought of it that way, had you? All right, that's good.
Hi, Dr. Phil. I'm Gigi from New Jersey. In the past 2 years, I've served as maid of honor for 2 of my friends. Now that I'm planning my own wedding, I don't want either girl to be my maid of honor. I want my new best friend to be my maid of honor. So how do I break it to the 2 former brides and not hurt their feelings or ruin the friendship?
Oh, how do y'all get in this stuff? Men wouldn't do that. All right, look, I am so about the fact that the wedding is your day. And you've got to do what you want to do on your day. And if you've moved on in your life and something is different, then do what feels right to you at the time. We keep doing all this stuff to please everybody else. If you want someone different, then have someone different. Okay? All right. We're getting to the bottom of bride and groom wedding dilemmas today. When your parents are divorced, planning a wedding can be a real nightmare. Christy knows firsthand her mom says she won't attend her wedding if her dad is there. But Christy wants her dad there and says he especially should be there because he's paying for the wedding. That's a clue on my answer. All right, take a look at this.
My name's Christy, I'm 25. I met my fiance Jason 2 years ago, and we're getting married in October. My parents got divorced when I was in the 2nd grade, and it hurt me very much. I always felt like I was in the middle.
Christy's mother remains to be angry about things that happened a long time ago, a lot of things that I can't even remember today.
The divorce affected me a lot with graduation and birthday parties because I never had my whole family there together. When I told my mom that I was engaged, it just became a big fight. She knew she was going to have to deal with my dad, and she wasn't really looking forward to that. I'm not going to sit around and wait for her. This is my day. I'm not going to have 2 weddings. Right now, this is the worst time that my mom and I are having. I asked my mom not too long ago what she wanted to be involved with and if she'd be able to talk to my dad and stepmom to help plan the wedding. And her response was just let them plan it. I went home crying. I mean, my jaw dropped when she said that to me. I would love to have my wedding at my dad and stepmom's new house.
The trellis that we're looking at will probably be over here.
But it's not going to work with my mom and that side of the family. And my grandma won't come if my dad's going to be there. I hope that it doesn't get to the point where my mom and I don't talk at all.
I think her mother is missing out on one of the biggest days in Christy's life, if not the biggest day.
Dr. Phil, this is supposed to be the happiest day of my life. Can you help me make that happen?
Yes, ma'am, I surely can. I surely can. I mean, really, what in the world is going on with parents who are so selfish and so self-absorbed and so focused on running their own agenda that they will ruin a child's event over something like that? What in the world are they thinking when they say, I am going to make you feel bad, I'm going to boycott your wedding because I have a problem with your father? I mean, how does that seem reasonable to you?
She'll come to my wedding, but I want her to help me plan the entire thing. But she's making me feel guilty and making me feel bad, but she doesn't think that she is.
Okay, look, what do you mean she doesn't think that she is?
She doesn't feel that there's a problem. She doesn't think that there's any reason for me to be stressed out.
Why? Because she's saying she doesn't want to have anything to do with it if you're involved, is that right?
Basically.
Well, you must be one bad dude.
I have a lot of power over that woman.
It's gone on since they divorced.
Which you were in the 2nd grade?
Yeah.
Okay, she's still mad since 2nd grade?
Probably more now than she was then.
You must be a really bad cat.
It's not that bad.
But I mean, do you think she really is so blind she doesn't understand what she's doing to you here?
No, she doesn't. I've been putting off planning my wedding. I wanted to get married in June, and we're putting it off to October because I can't sit down and plan it.
Because she won't be a part of it if it's going to be at your dad's.
That's what her reaction was when I first asked her.
If your dad's going to be involved in it.
Yeah. When I first asked her what she can be involved in, if she could speak to the 2 of them to help plan it, she said just let them handle it.
All right, look, and I hate dogging on people who aren't here. And Mom, I'm sure you got a side of this story, but you don't want to be here, trust me. This is a selfish act on her part. And you need to declare your position on this. You need to say, here's what I want you to do. I want you to be part of my wedding. I want you to be involved in it. But you know what? I don't want you running your own agenda. I don't want to be standing there at my wedding feeling like I'm in a tug-of-war between you and my father. You've done that to me on my birthdays. You've done that to me on graduation. You've done that to me throughout my life, and you're not going to do it to me here. So if you're going to be there, then be there. And you have to understand, you've got to understand, this isn't about you. This is about her. This is about her running her own agenda. And your attitude has got to be, the door is open, I want you here. But it's not a matter of, will she come? It should be a matter of, will you let her come? And if she says, you know, don't want any part of it, then you just got to say, Mom, Grandma, we're going to miss you. And you're going to miss a really nice event. But I'm giving myself permission to claim this day, and I'm giving myself permission to get happy, and I'm going to give myself what I wish you would give me, which is I'm going to be there for me, and I'm going to have my own support, and I'm going to plan this and be happy about it and go on. Now, I know that's tough. I know that's tough. But do you really have any other choice?
I'm miserable.
The only way for you to get out of the middle is to walk out of the middle, because she ain't going to take you out of the middle. You've got to take yourself out of the middle. So what's your other choice?
I won.
Then you have to give yourself permission to move on. This is not about you. And sometimes we have to give ourselves what we wish we could get from somebody else. And your mother may be so bitter, she just simply doesn't have it to give. She just doesn't have it to give. So you don't have to hate her, you don't have to be mad at her, but you do need to walk away and get excited about your wedding and have fun.
I want to.
All right. All right, today I'm working on relieving your wedding worries and answering couples' most commonly asked questions. Now, Cindy is a bridesmaid for her best friend's wedding, but she has a big problem. Cindy, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, so tell us your problem here.
Well, I've agreed to be in her wedding, and the problem is that Beth got engaged to this man that she didn't really know very well, and after a few months got engaged to him. And he brought into the relationship a lot of debt, poor spending habits, and he had run out of money.
You don't like the boy, do you?
No, I think he's a little immature.
That's the problem. You don't like him, and you don't think she ought to marry him.
That's correct.
Have you told her how you feel?
Yes, I did.
And
I didn't say exactly, don't do this. And so that brings my question to you. Both the maid of honor and I think she's making a huge mistake. And in fact, he's actually tried to bow out of the wedding. She talked him out of it. The bride. The bride asked.
Calm down. Calm down. The audience gave a big, oh, when you said he tried to talk her out of it.
Yeah, but I mean, ever since they've gotten together, she was very successful, and now they've, you know, she's had to sell her car, she's gotten to smaller apartments, it's all been spend, spend, spend.
Yeah.
In fact, she bought the engagement ring.
Okay, all right, I'm ready to answer your question. Now, first off, the marriage isn't like tomorrow, is it?
No, it's coming up in June.
And she's like really freaked out about the wedding, correct? She's doing this like big Victorian wedding.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, so she's gotten into I think she's gotten into the details of that wedding that she's totally in denial of how out of control her life has become.
So she's focused on the wedding and not the marriage that's going to come after the fact.
Exactly.
You know, first off, you're not her mother, and it's not your business who she marries or doesn't marry on the one hand.
Yeah.
But I am a strong believer that good friends tell good friends the truth as they see it.
Yeah.
And you said, I haven't really told her what I think. I'm going to tell you, I truly believe you ought to go sit down and make eye contact with her, and you should say, look, I'm just going to tell you, I think this is a train wreck.
Yep.
I think this guy is bad news. He does not want to marry you, but you're too hard-headed to see that. He is irresponsible with money. He's already running your life off into the ditch, and you don't want to see that because you're so focused on the wedding. And I love you enough and care enough to tell you the truth when nobody else will. And then if she says, well, I appreciate your input, but I'm going to marry him, or she says, I can't believe you aren't happy for me, you wretched bitch. I mean, she going to do one, isn't she going to do one or the other?
Oh, yeah.
She going to do one or the other, okay?
Yes.
But I would absolutely go tell her the drop-dead truth as you see it and let her make up her own mind, because you don't want to be 6 weeks from now or 6 months after the wedding holding her hand and she's saying, why didn't you tell me?
That's
so
great.
tell her the truth. Thanks for your call.
Thank you, Dr.
All right. A lot of you all have some tough wedding questions that need answering. Now, where's Monica? Monica, stand up. Okay, your question.
How do you ask for money instead of gifts?
Well, I don't think you do.
Well, the problem is we're both in our 30s. We have two of everything. So,
Yeah.
And we don't have any room for anything. And I really want to say nothing, bring no gift. But he's like, well, we'll take money.
Yeah, listen, that's men. You don't, wouldn't that be tacky to ask for money?
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're Italian or something, then don't they give it to you like, no, I mean, isn't that, no, really, in Italian weddings, don't they give money? It's kind of, what do they call it, the dowry or whatever, the family members and uncles and stuff give money.
Oh, he's an attorney.
Oh, well, all right. No, I don't think, like you register at like Saks Fifth Avenue, First National Bank. I mean, what do you know, no, I think that's, even I know that's tacky.
That's what I told him.
All right, well, tell him that's what I said. I'm sure he'll care. All right. What are you going to do? Okay, I understand there's another question in the audience from a man named Shelby who has a very important question. Shelby, where are you?
Oh, my. Dr. Phil.
Don't talk to me, talk to Shelby.
Nadine, you've been a part of my life for a long time now, and you're very important to me. And I would like for you to be my wife.
Yes.
Hey, all right, I've survived wedding show day, and I want to know, did he sneak up on you?
I thought this was going to turn into a get real challenge, real quick.
Really?
You know, I was like, I'm very, very surprised. Thank you so much.
So you
It's an
didn't see
honor.
it coming, because you guys live way apart and
I
all
live
of
in
that.
Seattle.
And I live in Kansas, Atchison, Kansas.
And you live in Kansas. All right.
Yeah.
So but you say yes for real.
Hey, yes.
All right.
Yes.